Please refer to page 9 of the construction guide to help you identify which parts will require edge banding. Applying edge banding to your Murphy bed will give your Murphy bed a truly finished professional look. Refer to the construction guide for the amount of edge banding you will require. There are two widths of edge banding available, primarily 7/8 and 15/16 inch wide. Either one will work for 3/4 inch sheet material. When you want to apply edge banding, you will require a few basic tools, which are available at most local hardware stores. You will need an edging trimmer, which you can buy for under $20, or you can use a utility knife. There are a couple types of edging trimmers you can buy. There is a dual-sided and the single-sided edger. Both will do an excellent job after a little practice. If you have an electric edge trimmer, you can also use it for great results and much quicker application. A roll of painting tape will also come in handy. An utility knife will be a good asset to have as well. A sanding block, an 80 or 100 grit sandpaper will also be needed after applying wood veneer edge banding. And of course, finally, you will require a regular household iron, usually set to the cotton temperature setting. However, read the instructions that come with the edge banding brand you are purchasing for the proper temperature setting and application tips. To assist you in applying edge banding to the larger bed parts, you can construct a stand such as the one shown here, from the leftover scrap plywood after you have cut your lumber. To apply edge banding, start with a strip that is a couple of inches longer than the part you are going to edge. You can use a piece of painting tape to hold down one end of the edge banding to make it easier to apply. While applying firm pressure, run your iron along the edge banding, slowly, but don't stop, as this might burn and discolor your edge banding. After you run the iron along 1 to 2 feet, use a scrap piece of wood and apply firm pressure on the edge banding to ensure a good bond with the wood. Check to make sure the edge banding glue is completely melted and has bonded properly to the edges of the plywood. Repeat the process, alternating between the iron and the wood block until you have applied the whole strip of edge banding to your wooden part. You may again use the utility knife to trim both ends of your edge banding, flush with the lumber. Now take your edge trimmer and slowly run it along the top of the edge banding to remove the excess. Use your sanding block and slowly sand the edges of the edge banding to finish it off. If you have not applied edge banding before, we recommend you practice on a scrap piece of wood before working on your actual bed parts. It is only necessary to remove some of the excess edge banding, especially when using wood veneer, because you can finish it off with your sanding block. Hold the sanding block at about 45 degrees when sanding. A utility knife will also come in handy, especially if you decide to round the footer ends of your side rails parts deep, as it might be difficult to use a dual edger or even a single edger on the rounded ends of the side rails. Practice a few times before proceeding to the actual parts. Repeat the process until you have edged all the parts that require edge banding.